Okay, here is the video for the Chapter 10 quiz. You randomly choose one of the tiles shown. Find the number of ways the event can occur. So just how many ways could this occur? Choosing an even number. Well, here's all the tiles. How many evens are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 are all the even numbers. There are 6 of them. So how many ways could it happen? 6 ways. Choosing a number divisible by 6, that means any of these numbers that I can divide by 6 and not have a remainder. 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. So there are 2 numbers there that are divisible by 6. Choosing a number greater than 7. So you look over here and you count up how many numbers there are that are greater than 7, and that'll be the answer for number 3. I'm not going to write it in there. Number 4. We're supposed to use this likelihood chart to describe the likelihood of each of these events. There's a 70% chance of thunderstorms today. Well, 70%, it's greater than half, and it's not certain, so it's somewhere in here. We call it likely. The chance that you get your fidget spinner taken away at school is 1/2. Obviously, we made this 2 years ago when fidget spinners were all the rage. 1/2 right here, equally likely. To happen or not to happen. "20% of the time, I can hit a golf ball perfectly straight." Not true. I don't play golf. But if I did, it would be, I'm sure, 100%. But for right here, 20% of the time. And so 20% of the times down here, it's not impossible. It's not equally likely. It's right in here somewhere. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it might be that I'm pointing to right there. You randomly choose a marble from a jar. The jar contains 4 red marbles, 10 blue marbles, 7 green marbles, and 6 yellow marbles. Find the probability of the event. Well, remember, to find the probability, we need to know how many things could happen total. So we have to add all of these up, and I know a 6 and a 4 equals 10, plus another 10 is 20, plus 7 is 27. So 27 will be the denominator of all of these fractions. They're really ratios, but whatever. Choosing a green marble. Well, how many ways can I choose a green marble? 7. So 7 out of 27 is the probability of choosing a green marble. Not choosing a blue marble. So let's look up here. Not blue. So we've got 4 reds that are not blue, 7 green that are not blue, and 6 yellow that are not blue. So that's 17 out of the 27 are not blue. I'll let you do number 9 on your own, choosing a yellow marble. It's going to be something over 27. However many yellow marbles there are. Something like right around there. Number 10. Now we're using experimental probability. Someone went and ran this experiment for us. Here's all their data. They were spinning a spinner. And it says, use the bar graph to find the experimental probability of the event. Well, again, the denominator of all of these will be the same. And we need to know how many times they ran this thing. So they ran it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 times. So 22 is the denominator of our ratios here. Spinning a 3. Well, how many times did they spin a 3? 2 times. So 2 out of the 22, which simplifies to 1 over 11. Spinning a multiple of 4. Well, the multiples of 4 here are 4 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times they spun a multiple of 4. Spinning a 5 or a 7. Well, they spun a 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and a 7 once. So how many times did they spin a 5 or a 7? 6 times, which simplifies to 3 over 11. Spinning a number greater than 3. So I'll count up how many times they spun 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I will put that over 22 right here for the answer. I'll let you figure that out. Another way to do it is you could count how many times they spun 1, 2, and 3 and subtract that from 22. Because that would leave whatever those add up to. Your choice. Either add up all of these spins and put that number right here, or add up these and subtract from 22 and put that number right here. It'll be the same number either way. Number 14. Use the fundamental counting principle to find the total number of possible outcomes. So for movies, for the genre, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies. Science fiction is just one kind of movie. Notice there's no comma in there. So 6 for the genre and 2 for the place. And to do the fundamental counting principle, we just multiply those together. 6 times 2 equals 12. 12 possible outcomes. For milkshakes, similar. 1, 2, 3 for the size and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the flavor. You multiply these together to get the total number of possible outcomes for the milkshakes. I'll let you do that one. Number 16. You roll a number cube and flip a coin. Find the probability of rolling a 3 and flipping tails. Well, rolling a 3 is a 1 out of 6 chance. There are 6 things that can happen on a number cube, but only one of them is a 3. Then you flip a coin. Flipping tails is a 1 out of 2 chance. We multiply those together. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 times 2 is something. I'll let you wrap that one up for the test. A game has a deck of cards with 10 red cards, 4 blue cards, and 2 yellow cards. You randomly choose 2 cards without replacing the first. Find the probability of choosing the given cards. So 2 red cards. Well, there are 16 cards total, and 10 of them are red. So the first one being red, you have a 10 out of 16 chance. But now you take that red card out and you leave it out. There are only 9 red cards left and only 15 total cards left. You multiply this, and I would simplify before I multiply here. 5 goes into 10 twice, and 5 goes into 15 3 times. And now I can simplify here. 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 2 on the top for 6, and 16 times 1 on the bottom for 16. Oh, I missed a simplification right there, but I can catch it right here. 2 goes into both of these to make this 3 out of 8. Over here, a blue card and a yellow card. Well, there are 16 cards total, and how many blue? 4 blue cards. So the chance of the first one being a blue card is 4 out of 16. What's the chance of the next one being yellow? Well, there are 2 yellow cards in there, but how many total cards? Not 16 anymore because we kept a blue one out. There are only 15. We multiply here. I can simplify. 4 sixteenths is the same as 1/4. 2 goes into 2 once and 2 goes into 4 twice. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 15 is 30. You spin the spinner twice. Find the probability of the event. Spinning a 3, then a 4. Well, there are 6 things here, so spinning a 3 is a 1 out of 6 chance. Spinning a 4 is also a 1 out of 6 chance. Multiply those and you get 1 out of 36. Spinning a 2, 1 out of 6 chance. Then spinning a number greater than 2. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So multiply that by 4 out of 6. 1 times 4 is 4. 6 times 6 is 36. That can simplify to 1 over 9 because 4 goes into both of those. Now go and answer these questions for the quiz. on Chapter 10.